This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of September 20th, 2022. I'm Alex Brown. Delaware County Commissioner James King says a change in direction nearly 10 years ago has led to significant economic development growth in Muncie and Delaware County. He says the momentum began when local officials decided to take the initiative on economic development.
We're making everything a little bit more about the company and about community. We just don't want to bring them in here, show them a factory and send them somewhere else. We want them to know that we really want you and your company here in Delaware County.
The county has seen some major projects over the last 2 years, including Poland-based CanPak's $380 million aluminum can manufacturing facility in Muncie, which is currently under construction. City Block Health, a New York-based startup focused on providing medical care for low-income patients, plans to expand into Indiana, creating up to 140 jobs. The organization says a partnership with health maintenance organization Midwise would bring care to about 10,000 people in Indianapolis and Fort Wayne. The Indianapolis-based Horizon League and the Indiana State Fair Commission have announced plans to extend their partnership. Through the deal, the Horizon League basketball championships will continue to be played at the Indiana Farmers Coliseum in Indianapolis through 2026. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Whether it's a new hire or a noteworthy promotion, IIB's Bigwigs and New Gigs serves as a platform to promote your team. Our revamped offering includes being featured on both the newly redesigned newsletter and at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. Subscribers to the Business News subscription save $10 off every listing. Plus, you can save $100 by bundling your submission to IIB with the Indianapolis Business Journal or the Indiana Lawyer. More at InsideIndianaBusiness.com.
The Indiana Utility Regulatory Commission is considering a request from Merrillville-based Northern Indiana Public Service Company to increase its base electric rates next year. Here's Wes Mills.
The utility says the average residential customer will see an overall increase of about $19 per month over a period of multiple years. NIPSCO says any rate changes would be phased in over time, beginning in late 2023 and into 2024. Before a decision is made, the proposed increase will undergo a regulatory review by the IURC, which includes public input. NIPSCO President Mike Cooper says in addition to necessary upgrades, modernizing the grid, and customer-centric enhancements, a significant portion of the funds will be tied to the utility's future energy transition and the addition of new renewable energy projects in Indiana. The change would begin by September 2023, and NIPSCO says the remaining changes would be applied in March 2024 and July 2024. NIPSCO's last request to change electric rates was in 2018. Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Indianapolis-based Duke Realty has notified the state of its plans to lay off 120 employees. The move comes as the logistics real estate firm is set to be acquired by San Francisco-based Prologis in a $26 billion deal announced in June. The acquisition is slated to close on October 3rd, pending shareholder approval. Duke says the layoffs will begin on that date and continue through the new year. However, the layoffs are likely to continue beyond that point. Our partners at the Indianapolis Business Journal report nearly 300 Duke employees are expected to be laid off, with about 40 joining Prologis. An Auburn-based agriculture software-as-a-service company has closed on a $3 million seed round of funding. Traction Ag, which has developed a cloud-based financial management platform for farmers, says it will use the funding to further develop the platform and add to its engineering and customer service teams. Don Aquilano, managing partner of participating investor Alos Ventures, tells Inside Indiana Business the Traction Ag platform fills a gap for farmers.
There's a lot of aspects of accounting, finance, and operations management that are very specialized for farming. And everyone, frankly, the vast majority of farmers are still stuck with either localized, non-cloud-based solutions, or they're still trying to do it with QuickBooks. So it's a platform that has been built for this customer set, and the customer reviews have been great.
Traction Ag currently has 16 employees, including 8 in Auburn and 8 who work remotely. The company says it plans to double its engineering and customer service teams over the next 18 months. Indy Sports Radio host Derek Schultz is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.